Miles away from civilization, hidden deep in the woods, sits Hollowbrook Asylum. Officially, the asylum was shut down decades ago due to budget cuts, but anyone who dared to visit knew something far more sinister was buried inside. People claimed the building wasn't abandoned at all, just forgotten by everyone except its residents. One cold autumn night, Alex and his friends decided to explore it, hoping to film a viral video. They were urban explorers, always hunting for the creepiest places to post online. Alex liked the thrill, the comments from followers daring them to go deeper. But something felt wrong about this place, even before they set foot inside. The gate was chained shut, but the fence had been cut, as if someone, or something, had been trying to get out. They crawled through the gap and found themselves facing the massive stone building. Vines clung to the walls, and the windows stared out like black, empty eyes. The entrance doors were heavy and warped with age, but they swung open too easily, as though the asylum was waiting for them. Inside, the silence was suffocating. The walls were stained yellow with water damage, and rusted medical carts lay overturned in the halls. Every step echoed, as if someone else was walking just out of sync with them. "Yo, this place is creepy," Jess whispered, her voice hushed. She was usually fearless, but something about this asylum made her uneasy. "Exactly why we're here," Alex grinned. "Come on, let's head to the patient wing." They passed rows of old offices and abandoned common rooms until they found a set of metal double doors labeled Ward B. The air beyond them felt colder, and the smell of antiseptic lingered as though someone had been cleaning recently. "Wait," Eric stopped. "Do you hear that?" They fell silent and listened. From somewhere down the hall, there was the unmistakable sound of a door softly clicking shut. "Probably just the wind," Alex muttered, trying to convince himself as much as the others. But when they turned the corner, every door along the hallway was now wide open. Each padded cell stood waiting, dark and yawning. The rooms were lined with decayed mattresses and crumbling restraints. And that's when they noticed something even stranger. The lights in the hall were flickering back on, one by one. "There's no way this place has electricity," Jess whispered, clutching Alex's arm. Eric pulled out his phone and began recording. "I'll bet it's some prank or a caretaker messing with us." They pushed further, their nerves on edge. When they reached the end of the corridor, they found a large room labeled Warden's Office. Inside was a single desk, and on it lay an old patient file. It looked new, as if someone had been reviewing it recently. The name on the file made Jess's heart skip. Alex Porter. "What the hell?" Alex whispered, his voice tight. He flipped the pages and saw detailed notes, observations about his behavior, memories from his childhood, things no one should know. The last entry was scrawled in shaky handwriting. "Patient believes he is here voluntarily. Monitor closely. He cannot leave." "Guys, this isn't funny," Alex growled, looking around at his friends. "Who set this up?" "I swear, this isn't us," Jess said, backing away. "We need to leave, now." Suddenly, the door to the warden's office slammed shut with a deafening bang. The lights buzzed and flickered wildly, and the temperature in the room plummeted. The sound of footsteps filled the hallway, heavy, deliberate, getting closer. Alex yanked on the door, but it wouldn't budge. Then they heard it, a low, rasping voice on the other side of the door. "Patients mustn't leave before treatment is complete." Jess screamed as a cold hand brushed her shoulder, and Eric's phone clattered to the floor. The last thing Alex saw before the flashlight died was the shadow of a figure standing just beyond the glass window. A man in an orderly's uniform, with hollow eyes and a cruel smile stitched across his face. The camera footage ended there. Days later, a local hiker stumbled across the group's abandoned car, parked outside the asylum gates. The friends were never seen again. But now, strange things have started happening around Hollowbrook Asylum. At night, passersby hear voices whispering from inside the building. Lights flicker on and off, even though the asylum has no power. And every so often, people claim they see figures in the windows, shadows of patients still trapped inside, waiting for new arrivals. The gate has been repaired, but the cuts in the fence reappear each morning. It's as if the asylum is still recruiting,